3rd. I should let me meeting for.
Please respond here. Jonathan.
Here.
Mari Davis.
Here.
Robert Denka.
Here.
Alex Foster. Carmela Ham. She's on the call, right? She's muted. Jenny Laporte.
Here.
Jen Lawrence. Here. Robert Medin.
Here.
Rebecca Meyer.
Here.
Katie Myers. Here. Mark Turnbull. Andrew Wenchel. And Dick Woodruff.
Here.
We have a quorum.
And Andy Winchell should be on his way, so he may join us later.
That will do the sort of the introductory preamble of the meeting. And again, folks, month's meeting of the so it's not effective September 2nd, new Commonwealth legislation in our court and county including HLRB and in-person forum. HLRB hearings are provided in the environment. The public may attend either virtually or in person. The board, members, of the board, and members of the public. This meeting will be available to Spring via the county's website. Also, available to use so. Board members, presenters, speakers, lose internet connectivity. During today's meeting, please reconnect with the Please keep your device muted and video turned off until you are called to speak. The speaker is not sponsoring items on the agenda or actually. The meeting chat is active for participants who need technical assistance only. Will not be used for discussion, public comment, questions about the agenda, or requests for more information. All public comments must be shared verbally for the record during the scientific testimony period. All voting will be done by roll call. Finally, this is a public forum. Today's meeting will be recorded and posted to the county website. All information associated with today's meeting will be whether written or spoken, is subject to agreement with the commission. And now we'll go ahead and review December meeting minutes. So I guess there's none here to review this, so we'll take a moment to we're not going to have any questions or comments regarding it.
I have a comment. On page 5, it says that Mr. Laporte then suggested that perhaps grant money could be used to create a preservation advocacy organization. So I'm Mr. Laporte, and I know I did not suggest that. I think there was a discussion about a preservation advocacy organization. I think Dick may have.
I think I asked a question.
He asked a question, right? But I know I did not suggest that.
I'll listen to the minutes again and confirm, check it with the transcription. And it may have just been that I got confused because the transcription just says Serena said everything because we are being recorded under my name. So I will check who stated that and correct the record.
Pretty sure will not support the statement.
Okay.
And, you know,
We can amend that.
Sound like one of those red flags question. You throw out and then they go look in the camera and watch it. Is that what they're So in any event, it's a question.
Okay. Great. I'll change.
That's my recollection. You could say Mr. Woodruff asked whether the grant money could be used to create a preservation advocacy organization. I think that may have been what happened.
Sounds right.
That doesn't ring a bell yet to me too, actually. So with that, do we accept the amendments amended? Is that the idea? Or do we?
Someone makes a motion that it could be as amended and as discussed.
So moved.
Okay,
Seconded.
right, so now I'll do the roll. Okay, so please respond yes if you support the motion. Mr. Aiken,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Yes.
Mr. Dudka,
Abstain.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to abstain. I wasn't.
Ms. Ham, okay, Mr. Laporte,
Yes.
Ms. Lawrence,
Yes.
Mr. Medin,
Yes.
Ms. Meyer,
Abstain.
Ms. Myers,
Yes.
and Mr. Woodruff.
Yes.
Mr. Winchell has arrived and we are voting on the minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So now on to the consent agenda. Are any questions or comments or any consent agenda item?
I was at the intersection today.
Okay, great. So here, conflict questions, anybody like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved. Second.
Goodness, easy on me. Right, one more roll call. Mr. Aiken,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Yes.
Mr. Duckup,
Yes.
Ms. Ham, Mr. Laporte,
Yes.
Ms. Lawrence,
Yes.
Mr. Medin,
Yes.
Ms. Meyer,
Yes.
Ms. Myers, Mr. Winchell,
Yes.
and Mr. Woodruff.
Yes.
Okay. With that, our normal business is almost complete here. For chairman's reports, want to thank everybody for coming out today for today's short meeting. I think appreciate your time for this. And also, I just want to throw out one that's not related to historic preservation per se, but sort of related. I guess the county. So there's a meeting last night for all county board chairs and heads regarding the budget. And so I guess it's based on budget shortfalls. The county manager mentioned that there'll be actually some budget cuts and budget cuts throughout programs to the county. So I recommend that everybody look online and to review what they put out online about it, and also add your feedback on the feedback form closes, I think, as soon as January 20th. There's still time to add your feedback to what should or should not be cut online. Kind of where the county is regarding that. I guess the final budget is, I'm not sure what the process is for the budget, but eventually that will be a budget and the cuts will be made on this.
Do you want me to elaborate on the process, just so
Oh,
people are
yeah.
aware? So I believe it's in February that the county manager presents his draft budget to the county board, and then there's a series of public hearings for the budget, and then the county board will consider the budget for the next fiscal year at their hearing in April. And then the budget would not go into effect until July 1st.
Do you know if there's any anticipated cutbacks planned for the historic preservation program, or is that
That's
just?
to be determined. I don't know yet. I'll know more in the coming weeks.
Aside from that was my only sort of announcement today. Anything else or anything else? Staff?
Yep, just one update. So last month, if you'll recall, we let you know about the Historic Preservation Fund. And pleased to announce that yesterday, the application form went live. So please help spread the word. We should be getting we can send out to everyone like a link to the webpage as well as a link to the application form. And we've been working with the county communications staff to make sure that the information and the application are as accessible to the Arlington public as possible. So in addition to English, the instructions in the form are now in 4 additional languages. We have Spanish, Amharic, Arabic, and Mongolian. So it took us a little trial and error to get all that up and functioning, but that is now all available on the county website. And the application period is through April 28th. So there's plenty of time to look into it, to help spread the word, and we're happy to field whatever questions folks might have about it. That was it for the staff update.
Has anything been determined with respect to if there aren't enough applicants to use the funds that have been allocated?
It is our
I can't
understanding.
imagine it'd be the case, but.
It's our understanding that the funds are there to be used until they're expended. So whether that happens within this first inaugural period, or if we need to carry that over into next year. It's our understanding that we have the money until it's used. And there seems to be quite a bit of interest in the past 24 to 36 hours we've heard from people. So I think word is getting out, which is great.
Yeah, I've been on the day with those serves. So.
Yeah. More to come.
Who makes the final decision?
So we have a staff committee. The county manager and the county board have delegated us to kind of be in charge of the administration of the fund. And so it will be historic preservation staff as well as other designees of the county manager and several other departments. So we'll have a team of about 5 county staff, I believe, evaluating and scoring everything.
So is this just a one-time, because I know we talked about this over the years.
Over the years we have,
and so
yes.
It's great to see it happening. Is this just a one-shot pot of money, or is it something that is likely to be replenished on an ongoing basis?
That's a good question. I think it depends. I think right now we should interpret it as it's kind of one lump sum for now. We can make that money last as long as we want. I'm kind of getting the impression on, but I think in my professional opinion, I think we should pick the best and strongest projects based on our evaluation process and spend all of it. Just go nuts, but with showing how much of the need there is. We are tracking the level of interest in the questions that we're getting so that we can really make a strong argument to the county board when they are considering replenishing the fund.
So it does carry over, doesn't get all spent.
Correct.
That's our understanding.
But I look at it as let's spend it all so that we can show the need and really strong projects to show that what they're funding was a really great idea.
So is this committee of approximately 5 county staff persons, do they make recommendations to the county board, or do they make the actual decisions on?
That's another good question. So the way the guidelines were written and what the county board approved in December is that the team of county staff will have the final determination based on, there's criteria, there's a whole scoring system. And this will be based on how those individual projects score within that matrix. And so we will report back at the end of each year, the end of each grant cycle, to the HLRB as well as to the county manager and the county board as to what projects have been awarded and the success of those. Good questions, thank you.
Anything else for the good of the order?
Well, I just wanted to mention that thank you to all of you who have sent in your CLG continuing education reports. I have many of those. If you have not seen your email from Adil Asif, this is the person who's going to send you your financial disclosure link that you would fill out. If you have not seen that, you should have gotten an email from him directly. It may be in your junk folder, it may be buried somewhere, but if you cannot find it, let me know and I will have him resend it to you to make sure that everyone gets it, because we do have a deadline coming up, and after that, there is a financial penalty.
Good reminder, thank you.
So how exact do we have to be? I don't get my W-2s till the end of the month.
no,
It's not anything like that.
It's more like investment.
It's just basically, who do you work for?
For my class.
Employer, certain investments.
It takes
you have.
about 3 minutes.
Right. And it's such a wide range.
Just a suggestion, save it every year so you can go back and just
Copy.
copy it. Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
just redo it.
But it is required every year.
Play through.
And also too, if you didn't answer the original email, they will send you another updated link, because I did mine this morning and it had expired, so
Happened to me too, actually. Happened to me.
Yeah.
Thanks.
automatically sending. No big deal.
So I guess the last order of business, if we could do one more quick roll call to make sure we have an in-person forum for February. And that meeting will be on February 15th.
And today was fruit because I'm trying to support you guys in your New Year's resolutions. But February 15th is one of the most important days of the year, which is 50% off heart-shaped chocolate day. So.
So with that, February 15th is the date. Please let us know if you could be there in person. Mr. Aiken,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Yes.
Mr. Dudcock,
I'm not sure in person, but I'll try.
Okay. Ms. Ham? Might stay down here. Mr. Laporte?
I will not be here in person.
Okay. Ms. Lawrence? Mr. Nedden?
I'm here.
Ms. Myers?
I should be.
Great. Ms. Myers?
Yes.
Mr. Winchell?
Yes.
And Mr. Woodruff?
Yes.
Okay, that's just 7. So if Robert and Joan, if you could let us know, and then we can.
Yeah, I
follow
just
up
have to
with the
check.
others.
I'm pretty sure it's tech would show that.
Okay.
Costuming.
Well, just in case, whoever said yes, you can't change your mind because we need you. Consider yourselves warned.
Can we make like photo cardboards?
Is there room nightlife?
Do that?
I mean, if it's really believable. Could you do that and leave it wherever else?
On that note.
On that, meeting adjourned. This can carry on after.
Anything on the agenda next one?
Yes, we have some COAs, right?
Yes.
Potentially another project.
No, not for February, that I know of.
Maybe a marker, maybe bylaw